Hello guys, how's it going? My name is Darren, and Terran Mill vs Subtlety is back. That means Discipline Priest one-shots are back, and this might be your maybe final time to even try this, the Discipline Priest one-shot. And when I say one-shot, no, I don't mean just a sequence of abilities that will stun lock a target, and then by the end of the stun lock, then they will take the full damage, and then bam, I have all the damage in the world. No, I mean like a vanilla style, literal one global cooldown, one spell cast, one shot. And this is what I'm talking about. Light number cooldowns as a healer, Discipline Priest. Get him an artifact weapon, basically no mana, find a random priest in a group, and bam! 6 million damage. That kind of a one shot I'm talking about. So I want to take a look at what I did here and how I get this done off, and how you guys can do it too as your priest in order to have some fun before this is over. So what do I mean by this is over? Well, it's no surprise, in BFA we'll be losing our artifact weapons, and Discipline Priest has been shaped by your artifact weapon. I kind of like what they did in Legion. It's a weird playstyle for a healer to be doing a little bit of healing, a little bit of damage, and kind of having this combination of doing a little bit of both. But I mean, it's really, really cool. I actually very much enjoy it because it is unique. And for me, as somebody who does mostly DPS, to simply go back to doing damage to heal, it's a lot easier of a transition than going from full damage to full healing. And for me, this just feels like a comfortable playstyle. So the way this works is kind of a wombo combo with your priest. And it's not something that's 100% RNG. There's a lot of this that you have control behind, which is something that we see a lot in Legion, is a lot of RNG. So for this build, you don't have too crazy of a setup that you need. All you need to do is understand how the priest works, understand where the damage comes from, and understand how you can line it up. And if you get some procs along the way, then it's only better. So this is the kind of build you'll be running. The only talent that's actually important here is the first one in the first row, and even that is not a guarantee. The Twist of Fate talent in the first row for Discipline Priest allows you on a heal on a low health target to get 35%, is it 30? I'm pretty sure it's 30% more damage and healing. This is kind of like a nicety if you do get it, but you don't really need it if you don't. So if you don't get the proc, it's fine. The rest of the talents are really up to you, because for the most part you will be healing as a priest in the new brawl, which is a 40-man. So it's up to you how you want to build. The only one that I will recommend for honor talents is the Dark Angel talent. This one you can kind of sneak in at the very end to give yourself a little bit of that oomph in terms of that 15% more damage, so you might be able to get a little bit more squeezed out of your artifact weapon. But that's really about it. That's the only thing you really need. So how do you actually get the damage out? And this is something that's fun about Disc Priest, because you can control it. Every target that has Atonement gives you 1% more damage. Every artifact weapon deals 10% more damage for every target with Atonement. So you have flat 20, let's say you have 20 people with Atonement, 20% damage increase. Then you have 20 people with Atonement, 10% for your weapon damage increase per target with Atonement. It really stacks together and does a lot of damage. If your weapon overheats from you doing damage with Penance and Smite to a bunch of targets, then your weapon can do even more damage, but it's not necessary because it still hits hard either way. So this is kind of what I do. I use Plea or Power Word Shield and Rapture cooldown in order to spread as many bubbles or pleas with Atonement on as many targets that are going to stay alive, usually on healers, usually on people in range, not on a lot of melee, because melee tend to run in, get focused, die, now lose my atonement buff. I do it for about, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 people, and then I pop my Power Word Radiance, which is an AoE heal, on as many people as I can. You get 2 charges of them, so I pop it twice, and then I go in for my artifact weapon. Right before you go in for your artifact weapon damage, you can also use Dark Archangel after your 2 Power Word Radiances, in order to increase the damage by 15 and buff everybody with Atonement. It might help your team win the situation, might not, but you're really focusing on personal damage. That's kind of what I try to do here. So there's a little bit of a setup in terms of just getting heals out on everybody ahead of time, then popping in Dark Archangel, popping your AoE heals, and then popping in your artifact weapon, and then just kind of hope for the best. In most cases, your artifact weapon should hit decently hard, and if you get some procs like your weapon overheating or Twist of Fate, then your weapon will do more damage, but on its own, the weapon can hit for at least half your enemy's health if you just have your basic setup going. But if your weapon overheats or you get any procs, then it might as well be a literal one-shot. And it's hilarious to see a healer doing that much damage in single global. And this is the kind of thing I'm gonna miss when Legion is over. The artifact weapons and the capabilities that artifact weapons bring is gonna be gone, and those weapons in a way designed and defined how some of our classes play. I think the artifact weapon for Assassination, Subtlety, and Outlaw all designed it and defined the specialization and the playstyle and the theme of it. And I think Discipline Priest is one of the specializations that has had similar thing happen to them. To go from a full healing bubble healer with some damage capability to a damage kind of healing, kind of hybrid, kind of not type of class that I actually grew to enjoy and like. And out of all the healers in the game, this one's probably going to be my favorite because of the damage capability. It's so different, it is so weird, and I love it. And this is something you guys can do with the current brawl for Terran Mill, with the current Discipline Priest. Before we lose our artifact weapon, before BFA, you can get some hilarious one-shot damage going. It's fairly easy to use, just about anybody can do it, and I think you should give it a try because it is a ton of fun. Thank you all so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed. As always, give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you want to see more videos, updates, BFA updates, 5511 dollars. Hit the notification bell down below in order to catch every single live stream which we have every single day. As always, guys, thank you all so much. I really am gonna miss the Discipline Priest, and I really hope they add something like this back, maybe at least into PvP, if not PvE aspects of the game in BFA. I'm very hoping to see that priests are going to be in a good spot, especially Disc Priest, since I grew to love it so much in the near future for the game. I guess we'll just have to wait and see how it goes down. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see all of you guys in another video.